Okay, let's jump straight in. Kay, my lovely. Right, what did you say? Will you find love this year? I am, my lovely, thank you. Okay. Okay, yes, you will. When, I don't know, my lovely, because I don't get timings. However, let's take you through this. Victory and success for you. And the beautiful Ten of Cups. And we have soulmate. And we have stranger and union. So it could be either the stranger can come out if it is somebody you don't know, but it can be also somebody perhaps you've been wanting back. Hello, stranger, where have you been? Okay, so either or. It's your choice. If you don't want anybody back, that's fine. You can have somebody new. There is somebody coming into your life anyway, or coming back into your life. However, now we do have imprisonment. So be careful of the negative thoughts you're telling yourself. Okay, you're telling yourself about yourself. Oh, you know, I wonder if I'm going to get a good relationship, or my relationships always go tits up, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you're only keeping yourself in your own mental prison. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Thank you for joining us. You're the powerful creator. Remember, you're the one with the magic wand. Your thoughts, your assumptions of things, your beliefs in things, your limiting beliefs is what creates. Now, this Page of Pentacles, it could be several things. It could be that you are young yourself. So you may be at college still. You may be, you may be at college. Well, you could meet this person at college. It may be that you work. You could meet this person at work. It may be that you have a child or children, and you may meet this person through some event or something that you do with your children. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But yes, I do see love coming in for you. Okay, but just make sure you're thinking positively about love. Remember, you're the main ingredients in your dish. Relationships are like a recipe. You're the main ingredients. Anybody else is just the spices or the seasoning to enhance your dish. So if you're looking at this with, when am I going to find love so that I can be happy and I can live my life, because then I'll feel loved and then I'll be happy. Spirit is saying you're keeping yourself in that mental prison. Okay. Nobody else is here to make you feel happy, whole and complete. You should be enjoying your life whether you're with somebody or not. Other people are just a bonus. Other people are just an enhancer. They're not there to make you feel happy, whole, complete and loved. You're welcome, my lovely. Okay. Kelly, let's just see what comes out, because if I can't ask them direct like that. We'll know if somebody else comes out. So let's have a look. Okay, Kelly, I'm not getting the vibe at all that he has done anything with anybody else. I've not got the liar card out. I've not got the cheat card. I've not got the false card. I've not got another woman out. So I cannot comment. What is coming out, though, is that, yes, he is blowing hot and cold, either because he's finding it hard to talk to you. He's finding it hard work, or there may be an issue that he's finding hard to talk about work, or just that he feels the relationship is hard work at the moment. He does want to reveal to you, you know, he does have feelings for you and he is yours to have. However, Spirit is saying, remember, you're judging this. You are assuming that he has slept with somebody. It is your assumption, and what happens as per the law, what you assume to be true will happen if you keep going over those thoughts and making it your dominant thought. So he may not be doing it at the moment, but if you keep thinking it and you are festering on, he's on a dating app, I just know he's going to cheat on me, or I bet he already has, or whatever, then boom, he has to conform to the part you've given him, because everybody around you is playing the part you've given them, whether unconsciously or consciously, whether in a direct way or an indirect way. People are just messengers of your thoughts. I feel at the moment it is just something he is either can't speak to you about, something to do with work, or he's finding the relationship hard work. So where are your thoughts? If you're constantly judging, he will pick up on your energy. Remember, even with clients who are in no contact with their SP, when their SP comes back into their life, they are literally repeating their thoughts back to them, because everybody is a reflection of you. So if I was mentoring you, I would say you have to drop that thought. Okay? He's not on a dating app. He's not interested in dating apps. Why? Because he only has eyes for me. He's only interested in me. Why the fuck would he be looking on a dating app? I'm beautiful. I'm first best. I'm chosen. I'm prioritized. I am good enough. I am worthy enough. I'm a fucking goddess queen. I'm everything attractive. He's totally mesmerized by me. Finds me totally irresistible. Okay, I'm all he thinks about all fucking day long. Okay, the more you focus your energy on the dating app and him being unfaithful, it will grow and it will grow, and boom, you will experience it. So Spirit is saying, stop doing it. I don't feel he's doing it. I think that's just your assumption. You've gone to the worst case scenario. But if you keep thinking that, what you think will manifest. So even if he's not doing it at the moment, you could find out in a couple of weeks' time or 6 months' time that he actually has done it, because I'm not saying from now, I mean you're creating it to happen. So start reaffirming what you do want to be seeing. Okay? How you feel about yourself, what you want him to be thinking about you, what you want the relationship to be. You're a happy, he is my happy, loyal, faithful, doting, romantic partner, boyfriend. He only has eyes for me. He tells me every day how much he loves and adores me. Okay? If it's a follow-up question to do with the same question, then no. If I've answered your follow-up question in here, there's no point. Because Spirit is basically saying, yes, he's blowing hot and cold because your thoughts are hot and cold. Okay? So if it's a question that's not to do with any of you two, then fine. But if it's to do with you two, then don't bother, because they've answered it here. Okay, Koti. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm not getting a lot out with this one, Cody, to be honest. I'm not getting anything here, and I will explain why. Right, in his energy, just doing a lot of thinking. Maybe a little bit of a loner, maybe likes to keep himself to himself, but, you know, it could be that he's just really thinking about things in his life at the moment. It's not my thinking about you card. That's a different card. This is just him inner thinking about what he wants. He is quite a spiritual person, but we've got the bogeyman here, so he does he might be a bit of a worrier. He might be a bit of a negative Norman, okay, letting doubts and fears, sort of insecurities come in and hold him back here. When I looked at your energy, it was advice for you in this connection, Koti. It's coming out as turn your back on emotions that are not serving you. Okay, you're still sort of pinning yourself down with negative thoughts about relationships, men, love, yourself here. And we've got deception. Doesn't mean necessarily that he's deceiving you. It may be that you're just either deceiving yourself with your old thoughts. It could be that other people are stirring things. It could be a host of things, but there's deception around somewhere. Somebody is wearing a false mask in this relationship, but in general, okay. And then destruction, either things not going to work out with this person, or you're self-sabotaging all the time with the old story, because there's something here that you need to release. You're still in an old story, either about yourself. I'm not good enough. I'm always second best. I never find the love that I want. Well, it has to radiate from you, remember. You're the main ingredients. Nobody else is here to save you. Nobody else is here to be your savior in life. So, not getting a strong link from this. I can't tell you how he feels because Spirit hasn't told me how he feels about you. So I'm sensing probably he's a bit of a worrier. Or got his own doubts, fears and insecurities, my lovely. Oh, I needed that cuppa. Ah, sure did. Whew. Braylon, this is paid readings tonight, my lovely. Free readings will be open again tomorrow evening at the same time. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. No, there's no list. I've got nobody who's paid at the moment. Okay, the prices are in the description box for the size reading that you want, my lovely. Hello, Wildcat. Do you mean you've just got over COVID today, or you got out of getting it? Okay. Oh dear, so you didn't manage to avoid the bugger then. Well, hopefully you're feeling better, my lovely. Addison's just got over it as well, so she can sympathise with you. Okay, Braylon. Okay, Braylon, my lovely. Make me cough talking about your coughs. Okay, Spirit is saying to me that yes, he will come back to you one day. Okay, but there are a lot of things that are in the way. Your energy is not lined up to be in a happy relationship. You're still waking up every day, looking at the time. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Can he forgive me? Or can we get over this? Okay, what happened between you? Okay, I'm not saying you need to be forgiven. You might be needing to forgive him. I just heard the word forgive there, so I'm just jumped to the wrong end of the stick. You're attaching too much negative, you're attaching too much old story to it. So to understand what I'm saying, you're going to have to go and listen to my Get Them Back playlist. Okay. Again, Spirit is saying he's yours. So we've got 3 cards of Spirit saying he's yours. Okay, you can have him. Victory and success. He's your person, and Spirit is guiding him towards you. Forget the honeymoon. It just shows an angel bringing somebody towards the shore here. So that card always indicates that your person is yours. However, you are attached too much to the old story. Okay, what's happened, what he did, what's happened between you, what he's not doing. Okay, you're attached to the how and the when. Okay, and you're attached to him blocking me. And Spirit is saying, in order to get the harvest that you want, you have to switch your energy. Okay, being blocked is nothing. You're holding that in place. I've just had a breakthrough with a client who, after a year, has just got her person back talking to her. But it took her that long because she was caught up in, how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Are we there yet? Why is he not talking to me? He doesn't have my number. He blocked me. Blah, 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 blah. Current circumstances don't matter. Go and listen to my other, to the Get Them Back playlist. And in that playlist are some videos from my other channel. Not all of the videos. There's no point putting a whole channel into a playlist. Okay, so go and listen to my other videos on my other channel as well. It will help, it will help you understand that it's all about you. It really does not have anything to do with your specific person. They are literally messengers of your thoughts and your energy. So leading up to the breakup, you could have been thinking negative thoughts about yourself. I'm not good enough. Men never stay with me. I bet he wants to go off with somebody else. I bet he looks at other girls. It could be a million things. But at the end of the day, it came from you. You don't have to beat yourself up about it. All you have to know now is, yeah, he's mine. I can get him. If you set the intention of he's mine, I want him, it can take you as little as 21 days. But you've really, if you for it to be 21 days, you've got to really shut down looking at the 3D, looking at your phone every day, going over the old story. You've got to really live in your inside world, waking up every day and going to sleep every day and throughout the day as if you're already a happy couple. And it takes a lot to get out of the negative Nancy, old thoughts and old ego, and reacting to the 3D. Okay, so that is how you will shift your energy, by working on your self-concept, listening to self-concept affirmations. When you think about him, all you should be thinking is, he is my loving, doting, loyal, faithful man, boyfriend, partner, whatever you want to call him, husband if you want to marry him. Okay, we are so in love with each other. We are in such a happy, loving, solid, committed relationship. He only has eyes for me. I'm the love of his life. I'm all he thinks about all day long. Okay, but you've got to work on your... Yes, but it's consciously manifesting. We are manifesting all day long. You've been doing it all your life. And you will continue to do it all your life. Okay, whatever you're thinking is what creates. So if you have a brain and you're breathing, you're manifesting. It's just that you've been doing it unconsciously. So you've been waking up every day, reinfecting your mind with the old thoughts of yesterday. I'm blocked. I don't know what I did wrong. He said this to me. He told me to drop off the face of the earth, never darken his doorstep again. Okay, whatever. You're holding it in place by keep focusing on it. Your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word are energy. So are you? You wake up every day having inner conversations with yourself and other people from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. Your mind is constantly chattering. Blah, 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 all day long. He doesn't like me. He told me this. He did this. This happened. That happened. I'm blocked. How can I get him back? I need him to make me happy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Yes, your negative thoughts and the old story are keeping the old story in place. And my Get Them Back playlist and the videos in there, you will see some have a different title underneath. They don't say Sophia Psychic Tarot. They say a different name, okay? Somebody else has got the same YouTube name, so there's no point me giving it to you because you'll search and you'll get the wrong channel. You can't search for mine because it's tied in with my Sophia one. Change your energy, change your thoughts, stop going around moaning and complaining about it, stop seeing him as an ex, stop seeing yourself as blocked. That what you want already exists. Think of yourself like a radio. You're tuning into the frequency of what you want. At the moment, you're tuned into a radio station that you hate. You're not tuning in to the radio station of you being in a loving relationship. He's yours to have, Spirit is saying. You can have him. He's your man. But you need to stop looking at the how and the when, because that will push the timeline out. And you need to get out of the attachment to it that you have of the negative energy. And what happened and what he did, and it blame. Okay, you've got to drop all that. And it's very hard. It can take a while. It'll take as long as it takes for you to get into the right energy. Like I say, it's just taken a client a year. Some clients 4 or 5 months. You have to let go of the timing. This journey is about you, not your specific person. Because then when he comes back, you will have changed and you will not react. And it will not fall apart again. So your self-concept is vital. All Spirit is telling you is that, yes, you can have him. You're the only one stopping yourself from having him. It's not up to him. It's not up to Spirit. It's not up to anybody but you. You're just not lining your thoughts up to being in a happy, loving relationship. You're in the old story. So shift your energy, my lovely. Okay. Mario, my lovely. Let's have an update on yours. Again, I feel from what you've put, because there was silence, you reached out to her. You didn't have to. Okay, you just found an excuse or thought, oh, I'll mention that and see what reaction I get. So don't do that. Okay. And they want me to read out the meaning for this one as well, but I know what it is anyway. Not all of it, but there must be some words in there. There. Okay, in her energy, yes, I'm going to smack your bottom there. Right, in her energy, we've got brilliant cards. Okay, wish fulfilled and abundance here. So she is transitioning. Okay, but then you came in with your, oh dear, we've gone into no contact again. So you've gone into overthinking. Oh, it's not working. Oh, pinning yourself down with the old story. And Spirit is saying you've got to stop doing that. Okay, and they're reminding you here, couple of things. Look, occupation, they're telling me it's working. Okay, she is transitioning, but sometimes when people are transitioning, they are, the old version and the new version are mixed in. Okay, it's a bit like you ordered a pink t-shirt, but you wanted a blue t-shirt, and in the middle is a purple t-shirt where they've mixed colors. Okay, so she is transitioning, but then you started to, so Spirit is saying with the occupation card, it is working, but you started to go back into your thoughts, both on swords cards. Oh, no contact. So you started logically coming in with your ego mind, right? So how can I solve this? What can I do to make her remember that I exist? Okay, I'll see if she needs me to do something for the children. Okay, Spirit is saying sovereignty here, and I will read that out, but you get an idea. You're in control. You're the boss of your reality. There will be peace between you, okay? You will be together. But remember, Mario, my lovely, what you're seeing and getting now, you keep sort of, you're still reacting to it. It's not your end. Anything that's coming along in dribs and drabs now is just a bonus. But it's not your end story. Until you're married, that is your end story. So why keep reacting to the middle bits? You should be, anything that you get, when you're in no contact and she goes silent, that's fine. That's not my end story. Thank you very much. But hey, we had meal together. We did this with the kids. That was fine, a Brucey bonus. But hey ho, I'm still going for my end goal. When you are enjoying times together, woohoo, it's a bonus. Okay, so just because she goes quiet for a couple of days or a week or a month, it makes no difference. You don't need to react. You should be fully focused on you on the inside. So let's read out sovereignty here. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views, should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. I reign over my own realm. So what have we got here? Oh, it's going on about powerful queens of our domain. But you're not a queen. Okay, however, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. In other words, when you reign over your own life and you take responsibility for your own change and decisions, you will see the changes. So this queen here knows that under the divine, we are our own rulers, and as such, the buck stops here. Therefore, it is worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, and self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. Okay, this does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and a great love for all, as well as ourselves. It does mean we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. So in otherwise, the words, the buck stops at you. You are the king of your reality. You cannot use your logical mind when you are consciously creating something that you want. It doesn't work. What you want, you have to focus on within. If she goes quiet for a month, so be it. That is not your end. In that whole month, you shouldn't be thinking, why is she not talking to me? What have I done wrong? Have I messed this up? Oh my God, we've gone back to the beginning. This just doesn't work. No, you have to be within. We are a loving, happy couple together. She is my beautiful, loving, doting, loyal, faithful wife. We live happily and blissfully together. Any old story cannot come into the new story. They do not mix. Okay? Lesson learnt. Yes. Don't keep reaching out to her. She knows where you are. Okay? She is transitioning. And Mario, I've just had this with, like, you know, somebody who, and I told her without names, okay? I told her it's similar to yours, okay? She's just got her person back after a year of no contact. But she said, goodness, the power I felt. And he was literally squirming in front of me. And I felt so powerful. She said, whereas if I hadn't have worked on my self-concept, I couldn't have done that. She said I would have been putting him up on my pedestal, hanging on every word he said. Grateful that he'd got in touch. She said, no, now I know it's my queendom. It's my reality, and he will conform to what I want. So again, I had to remind her, just because you're not, you know, just because he's turned up, you're not in your wish fulfilled of being married. So anything en route is a bonus. It's not what you want. So enjoy the times you do have together. When you're not, you take your energy back to you. That's fine. She's not going anywhere. She's my lady. She's my wife. And you carry on flooding yourself with your affirmations for you. I am first best. I am chosen. I am always prioritized. I am important, valuable. I love, respect, value, and appreciate myself. I deserve everything I want. Everything I desire wants me more. If I'm thinking about her, she's thinking about me more. If I love her, she loves me even more. If I want her to do something, she wants to do it even more. If I desire her, she desires me even more. Okay? Remember, what do you want her to think and feel? How do you think and feel? You should only be in the state of the wish fulfilled. You are waking up every day as her husband. Ignore the 3D. Take charge of your kingdom. Stop making it hard work as well. Stop logically trying to plan this. Remember, what you want already exists. It can literally take 21 days for you to get what you want. You're just not seeing it yet because you keep going backwards and forwards in your energy. The other day, your energy was boom, you've got this. Now you've gone back to overthinking again because you reacted to the 3D. No, you can't do that, my lovely. You cannot do it. You're causing the time delay. But she is transitioning. It doesn't matter how she's acting. It doesn't matter still if she still turns up to you and says, no, there's no way we're ever getting together. You ignore that shit. You shut that shit down in your mind and you're like, whatever, my reality, this is what I'm having. Yeah, you've got to shut that down. You cannot have logic when you are consciously creating. Logic comes in when you're unconsciously creating, when you're not aware of those sneaky little bitchy thoughts. Okay? Okay, Beth, yours. And then Jessica. My lovely, you've got this. You've got this. You cannot fail. The only reason you will fail is if you decide, I can't do this, or you react so badly to the 3D that you're like, no, I can't do this. She's got power over me. She's just not responding to me. You've got to persist, and it only persists in the inner world. If you're looking at the 3D, you've fucked it up, basically. You haven't fucked it up. You've just keep pushing the timeline further and further and further away, when really what you want is right there. You could have it tomorrow. You're just not in. You've got to get to a point, literally, it feels, your inner world feels so real that it's literally like you've already got what you want, and you're looking back at yourself when you didn't have it. At the minute, you're the person looking at what you want from the place of not having it. You see where the difference is? What you want is there. You're the only one who's going to not get it if you give up on this. The time it takes is you not believing, not feeling, and knowing it is done. You're still trying to micromanage it. Okay, that's all. Take your micromanaging off. You don't need to figure out anything. You are literally living every day as if you've already got your perfect loving relationship, and you repeat those affirmations every time you think of her. She's not somebody who lives separate from you. She's not just the mother of your kids. She is your wife. She loves you. She adores you. She's loyal and faithful to you. She's so happy that you're her man. When you think of you two, we're in a loving relationship. We're happily married. You're going around your day feeling like a husband. Okay, so really, 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 if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Yes. Your imagination is what's real, not the 3D. The 3D is your old imagination playing out. And transition stages. Okay, so take your eyeballs off it, my lovely. We don't want them eyeballs on the 3D shit. Okay. Beth. Hello, flea little piggy. Not seen you for a long time. Hope you're well, my lovely. Ooh. Never mind, that one came out, so we'll have that. Okay, Spirit wants me to read out this one for you as well, but let's break this down. Okay, remember, his energy reflects your energy. So he is in a lot of negative energy because you are. Okay, so he is... We've got 2 work cards out here. So he could be tied up with work at the moment. Okay, that might be his main focus, his career at the moment. However, it could be that, you know, Spirit is working on him. You know, he is picking up on your thoughts. But 2 of these cards are showing me, 3 of these cards are that you're still very in a negative heartache. We're still in no contact. You're probably still watching tarot readings that are no contact. When's he coming back? You're still probably referring to him as an ex. Okay, so your energy isn't lining up to being in a happy, loving relationship. And Spirit is saying that here. Okay, you're being seduced by the devil. Look at the devil, your ego, those negative thoughts playing you like a puppet. You're feeling upset, you're worrying, you're stressed. Where is he? When are we going to be back in contact? We've been in no contact for a little while now. You're bringing in the old story every day. And Spirit is saying, you know, you're almost wishing and hoping rather than, no, he's mine. My heart is telling me he's my fucking man and I'm having him. We're in a loving relationship. If you were in a loving relationship, you wouldn't be looking for him every day. Okay, so your energy is not lined up to what you want. And Spirit is telling you here, okay, you're trapping yourself in your own mental prison with those devil thoughts, those lower vibrational energy thoughts playing you like this puppet. The food plate is empty. You're starving yourself of the love that you want. Spirit is shining the light on you, but you're too upset to notice. Look how his head is down, like this one here. You're wallowing in the old story and he's not here. And Spirit is saying, he's your soulmate. You can marry the guy. Okay, you can have him come forward, but you keep looking at the time. You keep referring to him as your ex, or we're in no contact. He's not talking to me. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. No, you need to make the change. You're the powerful creator of your reality. What you assume to be true and what you're believing in and you're telling yourself every day is what is playing out. So let's read power. Step into your true power, shine brightly. Do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. It's just saying what she does as a moon person. You are made of the very swirling matter that is the stuff of the stars. In other words, you are energy. You're a spiritual being before you're a human being. So in other words, as a spiritual being, you can be and do whatever you want. It's just your human ego and your logical mind is stopping you from having that. You are pure possibility, changing constantly, renewing and transforming. Take this moment to recognize the power you have and rejoice in it, for your next step is a precursor to your future self. As I said, it can take as little as 21 days to get contact from your person. But you're not lining up your energy or your thoughts to being in a loving relationship. You're focusing on the lack. So you're creating more lack because what you focus your energy on grows. Okay, so Spirit is saying he's yours. He's yours. You're the one stopping him from coming forward. You're the one where he's thinking about you, but he's not coming forward because your energy is going, sorry, you can't come in because I'm wallowing on the old story. Until you shift out of that energy, you're not going to see a change. Or he will come back into your life and you won't have changed your energy. You'll go back to your old thoughts about yourself and about him and the relationship, and boom, he'll go again. That's why self-concept is vital. Okay, Jessica. Yes, it is. It's not that you don't want him. You do want him. It's just that the neediness and the desperation has gone and the panic. Okay, that's all. You're more in control of you. Okay, we've got some lovely cards in his energy. So it's working. It has to. Your assumption is that you are a couple. So therefore it is working. It's just that you're not in it enough, okay, on your side. So in his side, okay, yes, he's coming towards you. This is spirit showing he's coming towards you, okay. He can't stop thinking about you. Okay, that might be something you're affirming. He thinks about me all day long. Okay, he can't stop thinking about me. He knows that you're the person he wants. He sees you as his empress. Okay, with this beautiful card, when I get this one, everybody knows he loves you 100%. Okay, now we've got beautiful reconciliation. Okay, so he will come back in here. You may even have children together here. As mother card. However, it may be that you're focusing on his person. Don't do that, okay? Now, he is struggling with the other person. So that's showing me that their relationship is a big struggle, okay, which is good. Now, in your energy, why hasn't it happened? Because you're still focusing on how and when. Even if it is not as significant as before, any thoughts about how and when is causing a time delay. Okay, will this work? Perhaps some days you think, will this actually work? Will I ever get him? Will I not get him? Okay, so that's why it hasn't happened yet. Your resistance and doubts is you're still in your thoughts going, some thoughts are still going round and round, this spiral staircase going up and down, round and round and round. Okay, so your thoughts sometimes spiral still. What can you do to fix this? Really meditate, okay? Really getting into your inner world. The 3D world doesn't exist. Just pass through it like a ghost. Just doing your daily, everyday things. But stop and ask yourself when you're in your kitchen. Imagine a friend saying, where are you? I'm in my kitchen. Who's with you? My SP's with me. What are you doing? I'm cooking us a lovely meal. Or I'm making a cup of tea and he's stood behind me. What's he telling you? He's telling me how much he loves me. Okay, when you think about him in the day, he is what? He's my loving, doting man. He's loyal and faithful to me. He knew the minute he saw me that he was going to marry me. Okay, you can make up any story. When you go to bed at night, you should be revising your day as if the two of you spent the day together. Even imagine a friend saying, hiya Jess, what did you and your specific person get up to today? Do anything nice? Yeah. We had a lovely day. We had a long lie in bed together, bit of hanky-panky. You know, we got up, we had a late brunch, we went shopping, we went out for whatever, we did this, we went and visited friends. Make up your day as if you had the perfect day. Night times and first thing in the morning are ideal. So in the morning, what I like to do is a self-concept meditation. I first of all remind myself of who I am. I am somebody's wife. You know, I am a multimillionaire. I am a psychic. Okay, whatever. Okay. Then I do self-concept affirmations when I'm getting dressed. I am good enough. I am first best. I am chosen. Blah, blah, blah. Then whenever anything pops up in my head, whatever area of my life it is, money, I've got plenty of money. I've got a bank account full of money. I always pay my bills on time. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm a rich, wealthy woman. I'm ridiculously rich and wealthy. I think about YouTube. Oh, I've got over 10,000 subscribers. Okay. Family and friends. I'm loved, adored, respected. Okay. So it is working. Spirit is saying here, follow your intuition. You can have him. He's yours. But step into your power. Okay, step into your power as well, that card is. So it is working. You've got some beautiful cards there. It is certainly having an impact on him. Okay, so really focus more on getting out of your ego and logical into your it's a done deal. You're living your day as if you're together. Okay. You're not looking for it. You're not wondering about it. It will turn up when it's ready. And it could be tomorrow. You just need to be more, like I say, when you're in the wish fulfilled, you're not looking for it. You're not waiting for it. You're not analyzing it. It's a done deal as far as you're concerned. You're so in your, it feels so real that it's almost like you're saying, I remember when we weren't together. I remember when I was manifesting him. I remember when I was not with him. Okay. You have come a long way. I can definitely see you've changed your energy. You just need that last little bit of tweaking. Okay. Remember, it could be tomorrow. It could be later today. It's just that you really need to be more, you're waking up every day as no one else but his wife. I always imagine somebody saying to me, you know, I was doing my nails today, you know, chop my nails off and that, and I was starting to wander off in my thoughts. And I thought, no, imagine that I'm at the nail bar and they're doing, you know, the nail salon and they're doing my nails. And she's saying, oh, how are you and your husband getting on? You know, or, oh, you know, oh, you're rich, you know, how's your money or whatever. You know, talk about things as if you're talking to somebody, because then your thoughts come more natural than reading off a load of affirmations. I am worthy. I am good enough. Okay, so I have taped me doing my affirmations about myself. I am irresistible. I am chosen. I am first best. I'm everyone's favorite person. I'm this, that, and the other. Okay, I am good enough. I am worthy enough. I am unforgettable. I am magnetic. I'm attractive. I'm a goddess queen. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? But when you think about your person, when you think about yourself in return, in terms of the relationship, who are you? I am his wife. Okay, you don't have to say it with excitement. If you, you know, literally, if you were, say, at the nail salon and somebody said to you, oh, how are you and your husband? You wouldn't be like, oh my God, we're so happy together. You just don't know what it's like. You wouldn't. You'd be like, yeah, I'm happily married. Okay, so see what I mean? It's got to be that natural you, because you're naturally thinking all day long. Have fun with this, Spirit just said then on that card. Have fun with it. Okay, we had a little bit of a blip then, but it's back on now. Okay. Piggy, little piggy, what is your question, my lovely? And after you is... Aha. And well done, Danielle. I can see, I know what Spirit's going to say to you. So let's do little piggies next. And while I'm waiting for that, I shall have another drink because I'm still so thirsty. Pardon me, sorry. Talking to little piggies, that was me. Oops. Oh dear, no, it didn't post, my lovely. So you might have to reword it or do it in bits. Break the lines down so that we get the gist. Or email me if that doesn't work. So let's see how we get on. Break it down. There must be a word you're using in there that is one of my blocked words. Excuse me. I always laugh when people have to break it down because it reminds me of charades. It's 2 syllables. What's next? Energy update. What's ahead? Energy update for just you? What's popping up ahead? Yes. For just you or in a connection or just general? What I need to know? Yes. Just general? Ta-da! Okay, let's have a look. Let's look at the current energy you are in at the moment. So what's... Okay, so in your current energy, Spirit is saying that you are pretty confident. Look how far you've come. You stand in your ground. You know that you're the creator. You're pretty good there, okay? Feeling confident. You are the boss, okay? But you do tend to still overthink a little bit, okay? Do too much logical thinking rather than creating here. So Spirit is saying, you know, almost like this hand here. Whoa, it's your choice. Positive Pam or negative Nancy. The dark is always the negative, the light is always the positive. Okay, be more balanced. Getting that yin and yang between you. So Spirit is saying, if you start overthinking, hey, okay, you was doing really good. You're in your power, but then you start to overthink. So Spirit is just reminding you, whoa, balanced in mind and emotions, thoughts and emotions here. Let's get that balance. So let's look at going forward. Let's look at more guidance here first. Little Piggy, I can't remember if you've got grandkids. Have you got grandchildren? Or small children of your own? I think you got grandkids or something. No, okay. Just that the Page of Swords has come out, and that's usually a child here. Okay. So in your current energy, we've done that one. Right, coming, other advice for you. Keep focused on what you want, okay? Yeah, it can be a niece. It's just a child. So if it's a niece, then could be something with her and some kind of trip here. But I'll come to that in a minute. Okay, stay focused on what you want, my lovely. Okay, you can have what you want attached to what you want. Just don't focus on the 3D. The 3D is these rods coming, poking in your face, what people are saying, what people are doing. You're reacting to the 3D. She's not. She's totally closed off to it. Yeah, right, whatever. Turned her head. She's going within. This is what I desire. This is what I'm focused on. See that sort of star within you there in your desire. Especially if it's to do with relationships, either family relationships with family, friends, lovers, or just bringing that passion into what you want. Passion into work, passion into a job, or whatever. Right, this down here is a little bit, let me see if I can clarify it. Can we clarify this row, please? Okay, it's to do with home or family. So it could be your niece here. There is something here with the Fool card. It may be, this Fool can be like foolish behavior, being taken for a fool. He's not so much on a journey like the other fools, so it can come out as court jester, being either feeling foolish or being played by a fool. It doesn't have to be with your niece. It could be any children that you encounter. Okay, it could be a trip. Okay, but there's something about a child here, and we've got the Tower. So it could be something simple like you're arranging to see your niece, but then the plans go astray. It could be something to do with a child, and there could be a minor outfall or something going on here. But with the Tower, remember the Tower is can be self-sabotaging. It can be just, you know, like the man who built his house on sand. It was washed away because plans or something weren't on a solid enough foundation. Could be that. But it is to do with home. Okay. Or perhaps standing in your beliefs. You believe in something and somebody doesn't, and there's a clash of interests here. Overall, in general, again, with that overthinking and reacting to the 3D here, we've got you sat there bored now. Where is it? Things don't seem to be happening, but you're resisting the change. So allow the changes to come in. Remember your thoughts and assumptions. Okay. Keep that in place as well. Hope I'm not moving. No, I don't feel it's anything to do with a move. They're not my moving cards. Overall, little piggy, just keep in your power here and focused on what you want, not the 3D. Anything that comes in, remember, you can change the story about it. Your 3D is not set in stone. It can change in a blink of an eye. Does your work involve children sometimes? Do you do things for children? It might be something like that. It might be something that you do a job and something goes awry there. Yeah, but don't you do work for children? Do you do any paintings that parents buy for their kids or something? I don't know, it's me just trying to throw up. But you'll know when it comes. You'll know when it happens, you'll be like, ah, right, okay, that's what it is. Okay, Danielle. Okay. No, I don't see any sneaky behavior from him, Danielle. And I know exactly what's going on, why it's come up, and Spirit have said it here as well. In his energy, no, he's quite happy and contented being with you. He's seeing this as blossoming between you. Okay. His higher self is saying that you do need to release the old version of him still. And you haven't quite done that yet. So in his energy, totally happy bunny with you, okay? Here, Spirit is saying yes, congratulations on manifesting him back, but you didn't work enough on your self-concept, okay? You didn't put yourself enough on your pedestal. So I will come back to that in a minute and explain why you didn't, okay? So here, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Free yourself and release those old thoughts. You're still thinking sneaky behavior here. So you didn't deal with that insecurity within you. So you've caused a very minor little tickle in self-sabotaging. Okay, this Tower card is nothing like the other Tower cards. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing it as clear on mine. Anybody else seeing it as blurry? No, I'll carry on for a minute then. Okay, try refreshing your pages. Just see if anything comes in then. Yes, I feel he is telling you the truth. But you still need to understand why you're reacting. So don't just block that out here. Because if you don't address it, it will keep coming up. Okay, so Spirit is saying you've caused a sort of tower moment, you self-sabotaged. Focus on what you want. Rebirth, death and rebirth, major changes and rebirth. The death is only focused on the future that they want. Okay, enjoy this relationship for what it is. What happens is when you don't, okay, if you had worked on your self-concept enough, Danielle, whatever this person said, you would think to yourself, oh, that's just how I used to think. I used to think that he'd cheat on me. Okay. Everybody is a messenger of your thoughts. So that person is just relaying back to you old thoughts that you had before. Remember, your 3D now is your old thoughts playing out. If you were in your self-concept enough, when you heard that, you'd be like, yeah, right, whatever. Why the fuck would he want to be with somebody else? I'm a fucking goddess queen. I'm first best. He's loyal and faithful to me. But you didn't. You went straight back to your, what if he's doing this to me again? So you hadn't worked on your self-concept enough. That's all. Okay, I've got no cards of any other woman. I've got no cards of liar, deceit, or anything. He's quite happy with you. But remember, if you keep focusing on the old story, yeah, but he's done it before. I don't think he's changed now. Somebody's come along and told me this. It will happen again. It might take a couple of weeks. It might take a couple of months. You've got to nip those thoughts in the bud. Now. Okay, you don't think about it again. So release the totally old version. Why the fuck would my new version be doing this? He's my man. He's only got eyes for me. I'm all he fucking thinks about. He ain't got time to think about any other woman. He's not interested in any other woman. Okay, yeah, right, whatever, to the other person in your head. Okay, but it shows that you're not in your self-concept enough because you reacted to what somebody told you. People are just messengers of your thoughts, whether they're thoughts from ages ago or today, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if you keep thinking he's going to be up to sneaky behavior, and this is in your advice, this is not him doing it. If this had come out in his place, I'd say, yeah, he's up to something here, but it didn't. It came out in your thoughts. You're the one self-sabotaging this. So don't go down that route again, my lovely. It just means you didn't work on your self-concept enough, because if you had, you'd be like, no, 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 no. My version, why the fuck would he want to be interested in any other women? He's only got eyes for me. He's my loving, doting, loyal, faithful man. Okay? So release those old thoughts and work on your... You should be doing your self-concept affirmations every day, whether you're back in contact or not, because you will soon start to go back into your old thoughts and he will go back to the old version of him. And even if he had, okay, I'm not seeing anything that suggests he has, but even if he had, what I'm saying about self-concept when you are creating is, even if you did find out that he, you know, even if you saw him having sex in front of somebody, in front of you with somebody else, if you caught him having sex with somebody else in front of you, with your self-concept, when you are in your self-concept, knowing that everyone is you pushed out and you're creating your reality, you'd be like, I don't like this, but I've created this before in my thoughts because I was so hell-bent that he was going to find somebody else, and hey presto, he has. But hey ho, that's the old thoughts playing out. I still want him. He's mine. I will keep going with the new version, okay, until he conforms to the new version. I'm just giving that as an example. I'm not saying he is, but that I'm showing you that when you are in your self-concept as a powerful creator, knowing that everyone is you pushed out based on what you're thinking and what you're thinking about them and the relationship and love, etc., that is what you're going to see back. But well done for listening to the advice. Somebody else was like you and they're about to do a success story for me as well. It keeps happening because you haven't dealt with that old story enough. You haven't done your self-concept enough. You know, because if you had, then you wouldn't see this keep reoccurring. You haven't dealt with changing him enough and changing you enough. Okay, I used to have a friend years and years ago who always got really good looking guys, okay? And I said to her one day, aren't you scared that they're going to go off with somebody else? And she was like, why the fuck would they go off with somebody else? Have you looked at me? I'm fucking amazing. And that was her self-concept. Okay, she was, why the fuck would somebody want to look at somebody else? And she was always the one that finished with her men. It was never them finishing with her. So do you see where I'm coming from? She was in her goddess power. Why the fuck would my man want to go and look at somebody else when he's got me to look at? So you just need to deal with the old story. You're not making yourself the best. You're not telling yourself you're chosen. You're not telling yourself you're a priority. You're not telling yourself that you are amazing. So self-concept is vital for you, or else you will keep seeing it playing out. Okay? You can change it. You can change it. You just need to keep affirming every day. And every time you have that thought, why the fuck? No, he's only got eyes for me. He's not interested in anybody else. I'm the only woman he wants. He knows that with me is the only place he wants to be, needs to be, and belongs. You're not overruling your negative thoughts enough. And you're still reacting to that's the point of doing your self-concept, so you're not triggered. You work through your triggers before they come back. Okay, but you were hell-bent on manifesting him back, but you didn't work enough on your self-concept to sustain and maintain the relationship. So you really need to focus back on your self-concept. It's not about your specific person. He is playing the part you've given him to play. So stop giving him the part where he's a liar and a cheater and fancies other women. Why the fuck would he want to? If you're the goddess queen in your reality. Yes, you can do it. Everybody that you are consciously aware of, family, friends, lovers, work colleagues, woman at the corner shop you see every day, woman at the bakery you see every day, it makes no difference. Everybody is playing the part you've given them, whether you've unconsciously done it or consciously thought something about them. They're an arse. Unconsciously, it can be, I've had other people who have hurt me before, so this person's probably going to hurt me. Okay, it could be a number of things. Oh, I get all sorts of people coming to me with weird things that they believe in, and so it keeps playing out in their life. Or their assumption of things, what you assume to be true is what you're going to keep seeing. Okay, so Addison, if she's still in here, did it with somebody where she works, changed somebody in her work environment. Most of my people start off doing it with work colleagues or family members. But you have to think of them as a new version all the time. You can't keep going back to the old version. People take time to transition. Okay, Blue Nile. So yes, it is totally possible. Well, it is possible. It's the law of assumption. Everybody's just acting the part you've given them. Okay. Okay. And this is the typical question, what you've asked here. So what are your thoughts about this person when you think you're saying here she's fake? So she's going to keep being fake. So let's see what the cards say about her. Okay, this seems to be over a man here. Um, yes, it seems to be over something that she is thinking regarding a man here. So I don't know if you've got a boyfriend or a husband, or you've been talking to somebody and she's got the wrong end of the stick somewhere here. She's definitely annoyed about something here. But Spirit's advice to you is you know, be careful of the seeds you plant because they will grow. So again, you may not have been having direct thoughts about, oh, she's going to snub me today or whatever, but you've reacted to it. You've straight away labeled her as a fake friend. Whereas if that was me, I'd be like, okay, she gave me that look, but I'm changing the story. What you focus your energy on will grow. So if you planted that seed of fake friend, it's going to grow and be ugly. Okay, so really, really coming. I talked to one of the guys she's talked to before, but it was nothing serious and she isn't a close friend. Then just don't bother changing her then. Just ignore her. Okay, what you focus on will grow. So if you're not interested in her, she's not a close friend, then don't even bother with wasting your energy on her. Just snub her back. If she's of no value to you, you don't need her in your life, just fucking snub her back. Don't even give her any energy. Okay? But it definitely seems to be over something with a man. Right, if you do want to, if you keep bumping into her, then you have to see her as changing her. How do you want her to treat you? Okay, I want her to be nice to me. I want her to respect me. I want her to value me and appreciate me. I want her to be friendly and nice to me. Okay? You can't focus on an apology though, because if you focus on that, that's holding on to resentment and anger. When you are affirming that somebody is nice to you, they will automatically apologize. So you don't need to focus on that bit. If you do, you're holding resentment and anger in there. She needs to fucking get a grip. She needs to fucking sort herself out. No. Okay, you have to let that go. Okay, resentment and anger are soul damaging to your soul's growth. It is damaging behavior. Okay, so it may be something else. It may not be that. It may not be that guy from back along. It may be that she just saw you look at somebody recently and she just happened to give you a dirty look. You know, you're reading too much into it, Spirit's telling me here. Okay, you need to chill out, Spirit's saying. You're the one creating this now assumption that she's a fake friend and she's a bitch and blah, 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 blah. And Spirit is saying, whoa. Okay, she could have just been looking at, thinking something else and just pulled a face and you thought that she was doing it to you. Okay, but whatever it is, you can change it. If you fester on it, it's going to grow ugly and she's going to get worse. So how do you want her to be? You want her to be chilled out? Then she is really relaxing around you. She's happy and relaxing when she's around me. It's not going to happen overnight. It can take a week. It can take 2 weeks. It might be quicker. So when you see her tomorrow or whatever and you bump into her next and she's like, you cannot go, oh, here she is, fake fucking friend, bitch. Because you're keeping the old story in place. Okay? Yeah, because if you keep doing it, she'll do it every day. She'll look at you down her nose every day until you change the story. You're writing your part for your characters. So how sit and say, right, say to yourself, well, how do I want her to act in my movie? You're writing your character's part, so how do you want her to play? Okay, Sully, what is your question, my lovely? You know, and then Blue Nile, you can test it. You can write down, she invited me out for a coffee, or she brought me a free cup of coffee. Okay? Don't figure out the how and the when. Just write it as if she's done it and imagine her doing it. Coming up to you saying either, do you fancy grabbing a coffee? I'm paying. Or walking up with a cup of coffee. Oh, I bought this. I bought too many. Or I bought this for you. Do you fancy a coffee? Okay. Don't figure out how long it's going to take. Don't focus on, oh, it took a week, it took a month. It might take a week or a month, but it's proved that you have created it because you thought about it, and you will see it play out. Yes, well, we don't quite like that one, but hey ho. Sully, what is your question, my lovely? Sully, are you typing your question? Because we're not seeing it. Okay, you're going to have to break it down because we're not seeing it, my lovely. So type it out in bits and try rewording it. Okay. Okay. Yes. I don't know if he's got something around home here that is a bit under a black cloud at the moment. So he may be with somebody else. I haven't got another woman come out, but it's something to do with his home. It could be his family. It could be, you know, if he did go off with somebody else or has had somebody since, okay, then things aren't very happy there. But when he got your message, he did see it as uh, this card is all about new starts, new beginnings. Okay, so uh, basically in his energy, well, we've got romantic feelings here. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Basically, what this spread is saying is that spirit is guiding him back to you. You can have him if you want him. Okay, but if you do want him, he is thinking about you. Uh, right, okay, so it sounds like you don't want him then. Do you want him or not? Because spirit is saying if you want him, he's yours. If you don't, then it's up to you. That's your choice. He's still got feelings for you. There's a chance that he'll come back. Okay. How long it takes is up to you. Spirit is saying, by trapping yourself in your negative thoughts, letting your old emotions come in, okay, slowing things down as to how quickly it could happen. Spirit is saying here, if you want him, then you can have him. Just be strong, bring loving energy into this connection instead of your old thoughts about him. It's your happiness is in your hands. So take action. What is it you want? If you want him, focus your energy on the two of you sending loving energy. We're a loving couple. He loves me. I love him. Okay. Then that is a limiting belief that you've got. Okay. If you think that he wouldn't take me seriously, then he has to conform. I'm not taking you seriously. Okay. So spirit is basically saying he's yours. You're the only one stopping it from happening by the limiting beliefs you have. Go to my Get Them Back playlist, my lovely, because I feel he wants to be with you. But you have to change the version of him. You have to change the story of him. He could come back tomorrow, but if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, but he's not going to take me seriously, he's going to do what he did before, you know, he did this before, he said that before, then he's going to play that part and he's going to do it all again. Whereas if you change your thoughts now, no, hang on a minute, I'm chosen, I'm a priority, oh, I'm good enough, it's my fucking reality and I can be and do whatever I want, and I want him. He's not on my pedestal, I'm on my fucking pedestal. I'm a priority, I'm important, I'm first best, and I'm chosen. And I'm valued, and I'm appreciated, and I'm respected. And I'm loved, and I'm adored. Remember, nobody else is here to make you happy, whole, and complete and love you. You have to do that for yourself so that you reflect it out and you get it reflected back. Change the story. Work on your self-concept, change the story about him, change the story about you, change the story about your relationship, and he'll come back. Spirit is saying, it's up to you. You don't need to send him any more messages, though. You just do it in your thoughts. And my Get Them Back playlist and the videos from my other channel will help you to do that. There's an affirmations video on there as well. Say those affirmations, but they're not self-concept ones. I think they're more specific person based. So you'd need to look up other self-concept affirmations, because if you don't work on your self-concept, if he did come back, it would fall apart again, because you'd be straight away, yeah, but he's not going to take me seriously. You've got fears, doubts, and insecurities that you need to work on. And you need to change the old story about him. So Spirit is saying it's your choice. You can have anybody you want. You can have a celebrity who doesn't even know you. You can have anybody. You can do anything and you can be anything. That is your fear. It doesn't matter what he's told you. You are assuming he's in a happier, healthier place. Okay, my lovely, I could be on it all night saying about it. The bones of it is, if you want to be with him, you're the only one stopping it with your fears. The old story. So if you want him, you have to work on your self-concept so that you know that you're good enough and you're the priority. Why the fuck would he want to be happy anywhere else but with you? You have to change your story about him. So every time you think about him, you don't think, oh, but he's better off without me. He's happier without me. He didn't take me seriously. No, he's my loving, doting, affectionate, caring, loyal, faithful man. He only has eyes for me. He thinks about me all day long. He's constantly blowing up my phone with messages telling me how much he loves me and adores me. Then what do you feel about the relationship? Every time you think about him and you should be saying, we're so in love. We're in a happy, loving, committed relationship. Our relationship is solid. Our bond and our love grows deeper and stronger every single day. We are happily and blissfully living with each other. But you cannot have the old story in with the new. They don't mix. You will just see hot and cold behavior. Oh, shit. Okay, we're dwindling in numbers, my lovelies, so I think I will call it a night. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you to all of you who've been watching, who've had readings. Thank you all. Love you all. Don't forget, I do the daily every day. I still haven't got on top of the pick a card readings yet. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing them. So make sure you are still liked and subscribed so that when I do post them, you will know. If not, thank you for supporting the channel. Oh, Sully, yes, if it's not anything that Spirit's already covered, because if they've already covered it and told you that you're going to be together, then the rest is up to you, my lovely. It's not up to your specific person. It's your thoughts that are creating your reality, your beliefs and assumptions. No, like I say, you can do another donation, but if it's to do with the same thing, then there's no point, my lovely. Okay, so what's your question? Aha. So he is with somebody else then. So that's where he said that he's not very happy there. Okay, so I don't usually look at other people outside of you. So let's just see what Spirit says about him in there. Okay. Spirit is saying here, you think he's in a loving, happy, lovey gooey relationship, and Spirit is saying that's not the case. Okay, he is drowning in his emotions here. There's no balance here. He thinks about the past. He feels robbed, okay, of perhaps you here, wanting a new love. You know, could be you as his new love, but you know, she's the beast here, sharp tongue. So I feel that, you know, where that first card came out before in the dark cloud over the house, and I said to you, there's something, either he's with somebody else who's not getting on, or there's a home situation here that is under a dark cloud there. With the beast, sharp tongue, so she's either sharp with her words, or she nags or moans or whatever. But Spirit is saying it is not a bed of roses like you think. However, in your advice, Spirit is saying you are still there, curled up with this heart beside you, pinning yourself down with your negative thoughts about this. He's happy with somebody else. What's she got that I've not got? She's better than me. He loves her more. She must be better than me. You can't think like that. If you keep focusing on the third party, you're keeping them together. You're giving her energy. You're overthinking. You're judging, and you have to release that judgment. Judging yourself for not being good enough, or second best, or not worthy or deserving of his love. You're not pretty enough, or whatever you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself about her? What are you telling yourself about him? He's better off without me. He never took me seriously. Okay? If you go on your strict mental diet, this Queen of Swords, she's fucking boss. She's wiser now. She's got her owl with her. She's wiser. She's got her sword to cut out those negative thoughts. Swords are your mental energy. Okay, yes, you're going to see a period of darkness where nothing seems to be working. But if you are affirming that you are first best, he only has eyes for you. You're not focusing on the third party, and you're seeing him and you in a relationship. You're not going to see any movement in the 3D, but then it will suddenly happen. He will come back to you. I see it all the time. I've just had a person after Christmas, got her person back. They used to be married. He went off with a third party for 3 years. She got him back at Christmas. Another person betrayed her on Valentine's Day. Not been in contact for over a year. She assumed he was still with the third party. He actually wasn't. That had long finished, and he was abroad somewhere, okay? He came back the other day after a year of no contact. Current circumstances do not matter. It doesn't matter if your person was married with 6 wives. It doesn't matter if he's told you to drop off the face of the earth. It's only your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs of the old story that's keeping the old shit in place. If you want him, go to my Get Them Back playlist. Go and watch my other channel as well. You'll see videos in there. You can have him. You're the only one stopping it. He's obviously still got feelings for you. Okay? That's clear. It's not a bed of roses where he is, but you're definitely keeping the old story in place. As Spirit said before, you can have him if you want him. You're the only one stopping yourself from it happening. It actually has nothing to do with other people in your life. They're just showing up how you are thinking, whether directly about them or indirectly about them. But you do need to work on your self-concept. That is evident here. So that when he does come back, if you want him back, then you're not thinking he's going to go again. Because other women are better than you. He never takes me seriously. Right, my little pumpernickels. I think that is it for this evening. We've only got 6 people watching, so I am going to go. Hope that's all helped you. Thank you again, Wendy. Thank you again, Addison. Night, night.